Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to create 3D animation in Animate CC using 3D rotation tool and 3D transition tool. But please do not expect the 3D animation something like this. Real 3D objects flying away and then rotating. Animate CC has the same concept but it doesn't animate something like this. What we can do is it will animate something like this, kind of a flat, but on this is the actual 3D object, and then we can rotate it x and y axis. We can rotate based on the z axis, and also we can change the depth closer and further. Okay, and another one thing, really important thing, is all 3D animation in Animate CC, it only works with movie clip symbol. Okay, so please don't forget to subscribe and set the notification for my latest video, and let's get started. Okay, so this is what we're going to make today. So from the very beginning, starts from the black background and the letters kind of fading in irregularly like this, and it makes the word like the stars and staying for a second, and it starts animating three-dimensionally. See? And the background real star images are kind of fading in and all letters are gone. Okay, so let me test the movie. Control, test the movie. See? It will repeat. Okay, so we're animating your letters, each letter, by using the 3D rotation tool and 3D transition tool. Okay, so let's create a new document. Document setting is 600 pixel width by 600 pixel height, 24 frame rate, and platform type must be ActionScript 3.0. This animation function doesn't work on HTML5 canvas, so it must be ActionScript 3.0 platform type. So create it, and please double click your hand tool so I can make my document fit to window, and then stage color I'm gonna change it to black. Okay, so first let me type the word stars. I'm going to locate it in the center in this stage. So let me open my align panel. If you do not see this, it is under Windows menu and align. Okay, and please check align to stage checkbox and horizontal center and vertical center. Okay, now modify break apart. So now this one word is now divided into 5 individual letters, stars. And then I'm going to go choose them under modifies menu, and then timeline and distribute to layers. Now you can see that each letter has the one layer. Now still my letters are selected. Go to modify menu. I'm going to break apart again. Okay, then let me highlight the frame number 10. Select the frame number 10 on the bottom layer first and hold down the shift key and click on frame number 10 on top layer, and in your timeline panel please click on this insert keyframe. Okay, now select your bottom layer, hold down the shift and select the top layer, so I'm selecting all of them, and place your mouse cursor somewhere in between, anywhere. Hold down the control or right click and choose create classic tween. Okay, so this is a kind of a routine. Now place your blue playback head to the very beginning and select all letters, and in your properties panel color effects, and then choose the alpha and set the alpha value down to 0. So all letters is gonna be fading in like this. Okay, now As I showed you at the very beginning of this tutorial, I want to have some kind of a little bit different time gap between each letter. So my first letter S, I don't know, let me select the entire layer first. And you see that entire segment is highlighted. Let me move it. I don't know. I'm just doing this now randomly. And A, and this one is okay. Okay, then now let me select, I just need to keep the same timeline. So highlighted this first, the two frames, insert the keyframe, and then bottom two, insert the keyframe. So everything's happening, maybe it's kind of a little less than 1 second, but almost 1 second. But it's up to you. You can have a different setting. So it's a kind of a fading in irregularly. Okay. So now next thing is, let me highlight, I want to make it stay as a in complete word, stars, maybe about a second. So highlight the first layer on top, insert a new layer, and then on frame number 24, 1 second mark, insert a keyframe. So which is blank now. I'm gonna type the same word, stars. I will repeat the same thing. Open the Align panel and check the Align to Stage checkbox. Located in center. So it is perfectly located in the same location. Okay. And let me break apart twice. I'm going to make it stay about a second. So let me highlight the 2 second mark and then hold down the Control or right click on that 2 second mark, frame number 48, insert just a frame so I can keep it. So it is fading in randomly and stay 1 second for a second. Now let me create another new layer on top. So from this layer, I'm going to apply the 3D animation effect from this new layer. So let me highlight the frame number 40, let's see, 49, right after 2 second mark. Then insert the keyframe. I will type the word stars. I will repeat the same thing. Align panel, located in center, and break apart. Then, like we did, go to Modify menu. Okay. Then, Timeline, Distribute to Layers. So we can have one layer per letter. Okay. Then, like I mentioned before, this 3D animation tool, rotation tool and transition tool, it only works with movie clip symbol. So first thing is, let me highlight my all letters and then I'm going to modify and break apart again. Then from my first letter, S, we need to convert it as a movie clip symbol. So in your properties panel, once you select your first letter S, in your properties panel, choose that button, convert to symbol. I'm going to, since there are two S's, S1 as a movie clip. Okay. Next letter T. Convert to symbol as a letter T as a movie clip. Okay. Next, convert as a movie clip symbol. Convert as R movie clip symbol. And last letter as S number 2 because there was the another S. So as a movie clip symbol. Okay, So now all these 5 letters are now movie clip symbol. It's ready to apply the 3D animation on this. Then select all of them, all 5. So I'm selecting the first bottom S, and then I'm holding down the Shift key and click on the top one. Then hold down the Control or right click, or you can go to just Insert menu and create motion tween. Okay, nothing's happening, but now it is ready to tween. Now hold down, select the 3-second mark on the first letter S, hold down the Shift, click on the top letter, then insert the keyframe. Now you see that motion tweens applied. Now it is ready to change something. So first I'm going to start from the first letter S. Okay, so before you do this, you will need to have some kind of plan where and then in which direction you want to apply that kind of a 3D things. So first the thing is, my playback head is on the last keyframe. Okay, and then I'm selecting my letter S. Okay, then your toolbox, please choose 3D rotation tool. If you do not see your 3D rotation tool or 3D transition tools, please click on this edit toolbar, 3 dots, ding ding ding, on the bottom of your toolbox, and you will see that. Mine is not there because I already moved it. So if you see that, just drag and drop to your toolbox. Okay, so my first letter S on the last keyframe. My 3D tool, 3D rotation tool. So when you place your mouse cursor on this green line, you see the Y. So that means we can rotate your letter on Y-axis. On this red bar, X. So we can rotate it on X-axis. And then this blue, you see the Z? We can rotate your letter form or any graphics, any movie clip symbol based on the Z-axis. So first, let me try this. Y. But please do not rotate it X, Y, Z things too much at a time. Move it little by little. And Z, maybe something like this. Okay, it's good. So see what happened. See? It is interesting. Now, let me change still my letter S is selected on the last keyframe. I'm going to choose 3D transition tool. You see the 3 axes. Y-axis, X, and Z. So, on Z-axis, let me keep pressing my mouse button and I'm going to drag it. See? It's kind of coming forward. So we can change the depth. Y-axis, I can move it up. X, left. Maybe a little more, a little higher. And Z-axis. And then when you use this, when you drag it, please do it just a little by little. If you drag it too much at a time, your letter will be just disappeared and you don't see where it is. Just a little by little. Okay, so see what happens. See? Isn't it cool? So my first letter S is out of my stage like this. Okay, so same way, I'm going to repeat the same thing. Now next letter is letter T. Letter T. Let me choose my 3D rotation tool first. X, Y, and Z. Maybe a little more. Okay. And also let me choose my 3D transition tools. moving forward. I'm gonna move it down this time this way and that way, X axis, and Z more, and more, and more. So see, S and T is gone. So let me repeat the same thing. A, this time I want to move it to the top, just the top. So 3D rotation tool first. Let me rotate it, X and Y and Z, like this. And then a 3D transitions, moving forward, move it up, a little to the right, and oops. You can just drag it once you see that there's X and Y and Z letters. Little further, little more. Okay. Isn't it cool? Okay. Now next letter R. I'm going to move it to the right. So first I want to apply the 3D rotation tool first. Okay, and Z-axis like that. I like it. And then 3D transition tool. To the right, Z, maybe to up a little bit, and Z, and Z. Okay. Not too bad. Now next letter S. 3D rotation tool, rotate it, X and Y and Z things. I like it. And then 3D transition tools. I want to move it down to the right a little bit. Yeah, and Z. You see the letter Z? Okay. Little more. That's it. So this is happening. Okay, so let me play it. Stars fading in, stay for a second, and disappeared. Okay, let me test the movie. Test the movie in Animate. Okay, looks good. Yeah, I want to make it stay a little longer, like maybe 3 seconds. So what I'm gonna do is, it is about a 3-second animation, so I want to extend it up to 6 seconds. 6-second mark, all 5 top layers, and insert the keyframe. And see what happens. Command return, test the movie. Gone 3 seconds and comes back. Okay, let me do kind of one more thing. What I want to do is just to turn to black background, which is okay, but I want to give some kind of little I don't know what to say, little graphics. So I'm selecting the layer right before my first letter S. So right before the 3D animation. So highlight that, insert new layer. Okay. Then on 2-second mark, that the first 3D animation starts, insert a keyframe. Then open the library Then please download the image I provided in my description, stars.jpg. So drag it to your library, and then we have a stars.jpg. Okay. Then I'm going to place it. Let me open the properties panel, set the position 0 by 0. This one has the 600 pixel by 600 pixel dimension, exactly the same dimension. Okay. Then let me try this. On 3-second mark, the same here. Let me insert keyframe. Place your mouse cursor somewhere in between, and I'm going to insert the classic tween by holding down the control key or right click. Classic tween. Okay. So the first keyframe of this starts the background image, highlighted image. In your properties panel, color effect, choose the alpha from 0 to 100. See? Okay. So let me test the movie again. Stars. Okay. Starts from the pure black, and letters coming in, gone, and real stars coming in. If you want to give some kind of more kind of effect, what I'm gonna do is on my first keyframe of my background, the star image, what I'm gonna do is I'm selecting my invisible image on that frame now. I mean on this stage. So my star image is selected. Then let me open transform panel and make it bigger like this. I don't know, maybe about 200%, and see what happens. See? So background the stars image is kind of zooming out or zooming in. You can make a decision. Okay, so I hope that this helps you for your project. And then thanks for watching. And then I will see you next time. Bye bye.